Now from a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next.
What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on
Sean
Show
Manaea
18. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah,
well,
please
as you
don't forget
can
to
see,
subscribe.
he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane.
You know, I was thinking all day yesterday was Friday and today was Saturday.
The key, though,
I had my days all mixed up.
With his release point, or he'll be more likely to
no
miss
beer in
up in the
baseball
zone.
tonight.
Standing in, Sidney Paquette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game.
There's not that much
a perennial all-star
time left, so maybe the next game that I pitch after this will be in the postseason.
And he's always fun to watch.
A month go by real quick.
Sent on the ground out to second. McDaniel is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over.
Knots.
So they breeze through this half of the inning. Second.
I don't know what he's really trying to swing at that ball, man.
Into the box now. Rich Bulldog. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. These Rockies guys, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Digging in, Richard McDaniel. He reached on a single in his first try.
Richard McDaniel.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It sure did.
Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone.
It's crazy because that ball didn't seem like he hit that ball that hard.
It's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Missed with a breaking ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in, and out, D-Row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up the first, and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on the plate.
Didn't even go back to the bag. He just fucking stood there.
At the plate, Parker McCauley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Low for ball one.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Reined in. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Manaea, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. In there, no balls and a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
You froze him on the fastball there. Sidney Paquette becomes out number 2 this inning.
Second baseman, Devin King.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. King is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1-2. Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Adam Frazier.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Check. Rounder to the right side. But a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Feliciano is there, one away. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Aaron Luke. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Ball even at 2-2. Fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Oh, and 2, here it is. A ball and 2 strikes. Huntley at second. Luke at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Getting to chase that knuckle curve outside.
Striding in, Rich Bulldog. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Richard McDaniel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
He's going to strike out again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Right.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. On to first, and they get the double play. In now, Sean Manaea comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-World. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out. making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's his second
The
strikeout
guy
of
gotta
the game.
watch
I
out
wouldn't
for
be
is
surprised if a
Olsen.
coach finds him in the
Why would
dugout
they
and
hit
gives him a little
2 home
talk
runs
about
off me?
shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Just missed with a breaking ball. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Devin Keane. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Right into the sheet.
Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got... And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He didn't catch that ball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Like, they're forever hitting. Like, another thing they need to patch is guys always hit the fucking ball to center field.
Not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Yeah,
Catches
man.
the inside corner for a called strike. Nothing in one.
Fucking
Hey, I'm
guys are
surprised he
pain.
went to
Yeah,
that
they
spot
hit
in
2
his zone.
home
This guy's
runs.
known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Aquino is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Frazier leads off first with 1 away. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Jose Tejeda is up off the bench as he'll
Really? They're
pinch
gonna
hit
put
here
me
to
out the
start
fucking
inning
game
number
already?
7.
Oh, such bullshit.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Rich Bulldog earns a league best 20th win. Yimi Garcia earns the save out of the bullpen, his 46th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
two-seam break. Because Matt Olson crushed the shit out of my two-seam fastball. I don't know if I'm going to pitch it anymore in this month.
About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
It's raining again.
Stepping up now, Jason Sato. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First baseman, Jason Sato.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series.
Really
it's not that
won
one-game wild
division,
card, win or go home. This team can prepare
it.
themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark.
Can he get there and get
it?
Has
to clean it up,
dive, buddy, dive.
Be a little bit more aggressive
the helmet
on the
will
base
protect
pass
because
you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
1-2 now. Sano trying to get there. And that's going to land foul.
There's all 3 of them running over there. Like, really? It takes 3 all to run over there to try to catch up.
Not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Instead of
and that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. In there for strike one.
Clay?
Hey, there's
probably
no
Clay,
around
so it should
trying
be
to work this guy
be...
into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under
the thing is,
Patterson.
if we're playing like franchise mode, or if you played in like Diamond Dynasty, if it's raining, they'll actually
Giants are
stop
down
the
1,
game.
2, 3. It's the Giants nothing.
But they don't do that in Road to the
Leading
Show.
off the inning, Jock Peterson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Max gets rain delays, they lose the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
And yeah, I got the days all mixed up.
Top of the second alive.
I swear to God, yesterday was Friday, and today would be Saturday. So, yeah, there's no drinking tonight, no beer in baseball. That's tomorrow now.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
I got my days all mixed
He's one
up.
pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number. Next for the Dodgers, Rich Bulldog. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
Oh, but it's a foul ball.
Definitely had the distance, but it winds up.
It had
a
no
foul
distance.
ball.
It didn't even.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out, and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2.
Yeah, he got all underneath that ball.
Still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
Just that
You know what? He never
slow.
lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Ready for another chance? Richard McDaniel. He reached on a single in his first try.
Daniel's in a good count this time.
2-1. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side.
So much for that.
1 left for L.A., but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Oh, he does now.
Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department.
Yeah,
Set to
Duncan
get
is
his
on my
evening at the
ass.
plate
Need to
started,
get rid of
Alex
that guy.
Padilla. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Patterson has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Taijuan Walker. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Below the dreaded Mendoza.
Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot
Hey,
of
you calling
confidence
a
in
boy?
his stuff. He's got 2 quick
So
outs.
rude.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order. They trail it. Coming to the plate now, Jason Sato comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Hit hard up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Joe Panik, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
The 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Panic. Come on, take the strikeout like a man and go sit in the dugout.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Right on the counter. Can't paint that shit any better than that.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Digging me over.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone!
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of it. Stepping up to the plate, Rich Bulldog. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
What a stop on the slide.
That's crazy.
Sir.
He was out there posing before the ball even got to him. He knew exactly how to play that ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, look at the dive. Hats off to that one.
Good shit, Bellinger. Good shit.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mookie.
He's ready. Here's the
Trying to
first
kill his
offering.
his 6-game
It's
hitting
put in play
streak.
to the right side of the infield.
It's so
McDaniel
mean.
loves it, and
But
there are 2
What
away
are you
now.
trying to do?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Padilla. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Padilla.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, and that's the 3rd out. Now batting, Taijuan Walker. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making
They
some
got 2
adjustments.
hits, but
No
they're
balls and a
counted.
strike to
They got
count.
2 runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't
I think
triple
the
up.
game
He's
sometimes
got you
is
down
fucking
0-2,
cheap.
and he might really want to get
Is
inside
he-
your head.
If
he
you
throws the same
miss
pitch
the friggin'
So we got him swinging.
line
Taijuan
where you
Walker
got to stop
is
it for the
retired to
pitch,
kick off the
then
inning.
you give up a
That's
hit.
his 2nd strikeout
Not
of
all
the
the
game.
time,
I wouldn't be
but some of the
surprised if a
times.
coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I made that mistake twice with Matt Olson. And
Pulled
he
high
killed the
in the
shit
air
out
out
of
to
the
left
ball.
field. Santander waits on it, makes the play, and there are
What
2
the
gone
fuck?
now.
Santander is back on this team?
So yet another strong outing
They
for
went
him
and got
tonight.
Santander
as we show
back?
you the
Why did
league
they do
leaders
that?
in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And this is low, ball 1.
Santander was a good left fielder. He just sucked at hit.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than
So now
once in this
Verdugo
game,
should
so
be back
this has
in
been a
center
better
field,
approach by him
which
at
would
this
be
at
good.
much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly
Yeah,
hasn't been
Lowe's
the
gonna be
aggressor in this
high.
at-bat.
Nope,
2 straight
dropped it to
takes, so
zone.
now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he'll make it into
Bother
scoring
throwing
position
it.
here with
Yeah,
2
way
away.
too
As that'll
late.
be scored a wild pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almora in pursuit.
Almora. So they gave
He's
Verdugo the
got it
day off.
as the
then.
tying run is left
That's
on
why
base.
Santander is playing
1
in
hit,
left field.
1 left. The
But
5,
that's where
6, and
Santander
7.
usually plays left field.
Standing in, Rich Bulldog, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to the right.
A little bit.
Throw to first will get him
Could
easily.
hit it a little bit more harder. Might have got it through the hole. But
Jock Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. 0-1 the count.
yeah, these Bulldogs suck against left-handers.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will fall, but
That
it's a
boy
foul
didn't
ball.
flinch at all out there.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He's just
Got you,
rolling
you
right now.
bitch.
And
You
even
got
dozen
lucky on that
strikeouts
last
for him in the
hit
ball
you
game.
got.
Well, you
That
can tell
home
by
run
their
you
approach
got.
that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Brendan Drury, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now in the box, Austin Slater. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Center fielder,
Here it comes.
So should we make him a strikeout victim this time?
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ripped on the ground.
So I guess it's going to be a ground out victim
got it.
again.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning
He
is
spoiled the party.
digging in. Mookie Betts. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Sano is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Well, the Dodgers have enjoyed the upper hand so far against the rival Giants as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings from Dodger Stadium. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Padilla is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game.
Well, the season is almost over, so it's too late for him to do anything about that. He didn't improve at all. Hopefully improve over the offseason and get his swing for next year. Because he can't do anything about his batting average being up.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood.
I think this is the last game that Bulldog will be pitching in the regular season.
Take the ball.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Alex Padilla goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Derek Jansen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Sometimes I forgot I even got that fucking cutter pitch because I don't pitch that.
He
He
averaged
doesn't call for it
284
that
to begin
often.
play. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Yimi Garcia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Clear as it. He got 47 saves.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Dodgers win for the 96th
The
time,
Dodgers.
most in the division. Rich Bulldog posts his league-leading 21st victory as he struck out 13 in this one. Yimi Garcia closes the door for the save, his 48th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on hit. For the Giants, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base.
So the Dodgers has finished season at 96-66 and won their division. You'll be taking on the Cubs in the division series. Chicago. Did great on the road and at home.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play gold glove first base and move to the outfield.
Standing in, Arturo Julio, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. 2-0 count. The pitch. Bunt to the mound. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. The next Cub up, Diego Barrios. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
Yes.
1 left for the Cubs. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. To third. Sano has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball.
That's up.
Fouled
That's
off.
up.
Ready with another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes
that
now.
knuckleball did whatever he wanted to.
Popped high in the air.
Somebody get it. I was
And
the
there's
closest
out
one
number
to
2.
it. But by the time I decided to go get it, Bellinger was
Stepping into the
already
box,
there.
Addison Russell. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is
those
over.
fucking rags, they're distracting me.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Fly ball to straightaway left. Aquino on the move. He's got it 1 away. So digging in now, Jose Barrios. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That's a pretty unique pitch
Called all
sequence, guys.
fastballs
Usually
on that
pitching is
guy.
all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Arturo Julio. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball
Man, that
2 now.
two-seam ball went
He's up in the
way out
zone
of
a
the
lot
zone.
right now.
Holy
Sometimes that
shit.
can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. the pitcher, Rich Bulldog, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Should I sacrifice? Or should I try to get a swing?
First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Sacrifice, Jason Bagley would have came up and strike out like he's going to.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. Makes the play, one away. So striding forward now, Richard McDaniel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Richard McDaniel.
He's set and the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Damn.
Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move the runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here's Miguel Sano.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Waffles? Miguel Sano is probably going to strike the fuck out.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bouncer to the
Ooh,
left
he hits
side.
it.
Russell
Oh,
has it.
too bad
On
he
to
hit it
second
to
for
the
the force out,
shortstop.
and the side is retired. Only one. So in now for Chicago, Diego Barrios. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Diego.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Sliced hard on the ground. Sano ranges to his left. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A base hit in his first trip. And that misses inside 1-0.
Flare ball on the outside.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. Popped him up.
Popped him up.
McDaniel waits on it.
Move your ass over, McDaniel.
Trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here
Like they
this
stand
half.
off to the
On
side
down
of where
to
the ball
bottom
is going
half
to
of inning
land.
number 4. Dodge.
Leading off for the Cubs.
And the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Big big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer.
I'm so angry. I can't believe I swung at that pitch.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He popped out in his first trip.
Let them know I'm mad at myself, so I got to yell at the pitcher.
To him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Hit hard on the ground is short. Bagley is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Bagley doing something.
Here's
good.
Addison Russell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs.
Reaction comes into play.
1-0. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Bulldog. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Dirty ass curveball.
The 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Got all underneath that
Makes
ball.
the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Profar playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bagley takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here now is the pitcher, Jose Barrios, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts.
Don't blame it on yourself,
really impressive to me. He
blame it on friggin'
pounding the zone.
San Diego Studios for making you shitty.
In now, Arturo Julio. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
They can never cut this shit off. Damn, I do got 97 speed. They can never stop the ball from going all the way to the fucking wall. This is just weird.
A single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Just missed with a breaking ball.
Down 21.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Now batting, catcher,
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a breaking ball stays outside. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. As a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up, but man, he's been good so far.
And this is taken in for the second out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Settling in now, Rich Bulldog. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost start in today's game.
Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there, and it's 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-1. Is blasted out to left center. This one's deep.
That was supposed to be a great fucking pitch. That shit was not supposed to be a fucking home run.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Jurickson Profar stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Like, you stop this shit and he swings and miss, but you fucking get it lined up and he friggin' hits it for a home run.
Missed with a breaking ball. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now. The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. Home half. Yimi Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers win the opener here in the division series.
Division series. Win the opening game. That's good. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. H24, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it as usual. And I will see you tomorrow in another stream. Or later tonight, I should say. Peace.